I think you can hear me now. Anyways, what I was explaining was, A, I couldn't find the links. So, found those. I'll obviously straighten up the camera here in a second. But, my, Lily, my 2-year-old, was, not okay with Daddy going to break. She wanted to talk about her day. And then every time I tried to leave, she would yell, "Scott, stop," and throw her hand up and scream bloody murder while everyone else was trying to sleep. So. But finally, she settled down. So sorry about the late start here. The other super old brake mat was starting to fray, so I switched over to this Ninja Turtle one as the other one was not I ordered like 40 of them from the same place I ordered the ones I have from, and they haven't even started getting made. When I ask about my order, they don't answer me, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might have to just call my credit card and be like, "Hey, like this company's not answering my thing," like, and do a chargeback. I don't want to do that, but the company's called Inked Gaming. Anybody not familiar? Todd's Finest, 2 autographs per box. Obviously, there's gonna be a lot of color in here as well, but yeah, I don't know what to do about that. It's kind of ridiculous they won't even answer, like, my emails, my messages on the website. Like I said, I've ordered like pretty decent sized custom orders through them before. Alright, we have Chase Dollander starts off. PCA Sagano Tatis Jr. CJ Abrams on the X Fractor. Dana out of 60. Drew Thorpe on the Sky Blue. Schwellenbach, Carroll, Paredes, Riley, McMahon, Peralta, Reynolds, Josh Jung. We have ourselves our first autograph, and it's going to be Jim Rice to the Red Sox. And that's going to go to Kyle Wellman and the Sox. Hey, how you doing, Shane? Drew Thorpe on the Sky Blue. And then this Dana on whatever this, like, no ink X Fractor it is. It's going to go to the Angels and Tom Giuliano. The White Sox is Bo. We still have some players left in the Pick Your Player as well. We have Angel Martinez on the X Fractor. Rafael Devers. Creators Cam Smith out of 125 on the Arrivals. Kobe Mayo, Kim, Alonso, Machado, Martinez, Muncy. I have Zach Neto on the Refractor autograph. That's going to go to Tom Giuliano and the Angels. Pearl Refractor is what they're calling it. So, not my favorite looking cards. The Arrivals here of the Cam Smith. We have Gunnar Henderson out of 350, Brooks Lee. We have the Refractor Rodriguez, O'Neal Cruz, Dela Cruz, Henderson, Acuna, Burns, Quan, Gilbert, and Royce Lewis. We have Adiel Amador, Jackson Churio, Correa, Otani, Loader, Mayo, Riley Green, Norby, Nick York, Jackson Jobe on the purple, Yamamoto, Reese Hines, Drake Baldwin, Thorpe, Schwellenbach, Skeens, Buxton. We got Colt Keith, Thomas Sagisi on the green. We have Sagisi on the X Fractor, Wood, Devers, and Dustin Harris. We have the green Thomas Sagisi, 35 out of 75. Is that Matt Carpenter vibes? We're going to have the 7 out of 200 on the purple for the Jackson Jobe for the Tigers. Then we're going to have Gunnar Henderson on the pink out of 350. there. Into the second box. We still have a lot of spots left in the random teams. I don't know why we have so many spots left in there, but we do. Especially because the other two filled so fast. Luis Castillo, Edgar Quiro, Brooks Lee, Rafael Devers, the Gusto, Cam Smith, Juan Soto on the Sky Blue, Reese Hines, Matt Shaw, Simpson, Merrill, Freeman, Walker, McLean, Scooball, Junior Caminero on the X-Fractor. We have Junior Caminero on the blue, Alcantara on the X-Fractor. And then we're going to get the big-headed Aaron Judge here. Fat head right here, going to the Yankees on the headliners. That's going to go to Bo Vincent. Junior Caminero out of 200 for the Rays. So you got Juan Soto on the Sky Blue for the Mets out of 150. You guys see the Little League kid that said Juan Soto's overrated? That was kind of funny. Then we have the Cam Smith Gusto. Nice hit here for the Stros. So go to Bo O'Daniel. We have Justin Henry Malloy in the Refractor, Campbell, Churio, Alcantara, Job, Duran, Matt Shaw, and Reese Hines on the autograph for the Reds. Base auto. We have Ellie De La Cruz on the pink. Drew Thorpe. We have the arrivals on the Refractor. Yu Darvish, Sagisi, Keyshaw, Campbell, Cruz, Adames, Wood, Churio, Lee, J-Rod, and Stanton. Got Bryce Harper, Strider, Martinez, Royce Lewis. We have Adley Rutschman on the X-Fractor. 15 out of 15 black, Luis Angel Acuna for the Mets. That's going to James Gustin on the closer's luck out of 15 on the black. Nice hit there. The pink De La Cruz out of 350. Also going to have the sky blue Max Muncy for the A's, man. I remember when he was drafted, there was a lot of hype around him. Sky blue for the A's right there. We're going to Finest Timelines, Gwynn. We have Luis Robert, Ragan, Schwarber, Imanaga, India, Wood. Scooball, we have the debuts. David Festa for the Twins. Go to Doug on the debut Refractor for the Twins. Autograph. We got Willie Adames on the X-Fractor, Wyatt Langford, Kobe Mayo, and Sasaki. Put us 2 boxes down. Let's get into box 3. Brooks Lee, Rafael Devers, Lindor, Ketel Marte, Justin Henry Malloy, Dustin Harris 45 out of 125 on the purple. Ooh. Autograph for the Rangers and Brian Thomas. Yeah, Mason Wynn on the X-Fractor, Jung, Justin Henry Malloy, Darren Baker, Freeman, Walker, McLean, Castillo, Kiro, Cam Smith. We have Richard Fitz, Angel Martinez, Dylan Cruz, Crochet, Job, Duran, Shaw, Merrill. We have Rodin, X-Fractor, the Pearl X-Fractor, Yoshida, Altuve, Dolander, Drew Thorpe on the refractor, and Job. Richard Fitz for the Red Sox. It's going to be out of 325 on the sky blue. Yoshida on the Pearl for refractor. For the Red Sox as well, it's going to go to Kyle Wellman. Spencer Strider, Martinez, Lewis, Sagisi, Keyshaw, Garcia, Jose Ramirez on the X-Fractor. The finest timelines: Jung, Churio, Campbell, Dylan Cruz, Adames, Churio, Kevin Alcantara. Trey Sweeney on the sky blue out of 150 for the Tigers. That's going to go to Zach Witt. Jose Altuve in the pink, Ronald Acuna Jr., Aaron Judge on the refractor, Alcantara. Thorpe, James Wood, Scooball, Harper. George Springer, Jackson Holiday on the purple X-Fractor, Tatis on the purple, Kiro, Vladdy Jr., and Willie Adames. Tatis out of 250 for the Padres. Steve Mizrarini. We're going to have Jackson Holiday for the Orioles. He looked a lot better this year than last year. I bet you he breaks out next year. We have Altuve on the pink out of 300. Corbin Carroll, Luis Robert, DeCenzo, Rice, Webb, Christian Campbell, McCray, Locklear, Cam Smith, Ronald Acuna Jr., J-Rod, Perez, Cole, Locklear, Ellie De La Cruz on the X-Fractor, Schwellenbach on the purple X-Fractor, Cruz on the X-Fractor, Machado, Ketel Marte, Betts, Seager, Soto, Witt Jr., Tucker, Jacob Wilson. At the purple, Adiel Amador color match. And then we have Luis Angel Acuna for the Mets. 1 out of 125 on the purple. Another middle brother Acuna. At the purple, Adiel Amador, Schwellenbach. Purple X-Fractor. Grant McCray on the pink. Connor Norby, Drew Thorpe, Judge, Alvarez, Wheeler, Baldwin, Durbin, Nico Horner, Christian Campbell in the X Factor, Jackson Jobe, Kumar Rocker out of 150, Vladdy Jr., Judge, Betts, Acuna Jr., Sasaki, Suzuki. We have Luis Castillo on the blue X Factor, Jackson Jobe on the pink, James Wood on the creators, Lindor on the refractor, Smith, Williams, Smith, Kurtz, Dana, Vladdy Jr. We got Torrey Hunter for the Twins. And that's going to go to Doug on the autographs. We're going to have Luke Keesh on the X-Fractor, Ichiro, Sasaki, and Augustin Ramirez. Jackson Jobe here out of 200 on the pink. Luis Castillo on the blue X-Fractor out of 99. The Mariners going to Gabe. And Kumar Rocker out of 150 on the blue debut for the Rangers. And that's going to go to Brian Thomas on the Rocker. Put us halfway through the case. Still a good chunk to go through here. We have Wynn, Riley, McMahon, Peralta, Devers. We got Drew Thorpe on the purple X-Fractor, Springer on the pink. The finest timeline, Joe Carter, Trey Turner, Diaz, Mike Trout, Rooker, Jace Jung, Ramirez, Altuve, Brooks Baldwin for the White Sox on the base autograph. Hey, how you doing, Brian? There's a Brooks Baldwin for the White Sox and Bo. Yeah, Springer for the Blue Jays on the pink. Ruben Valdez. Yeah, Drew Thorpe for the White Sox on the purple X-Fractor. Corbin, Carolina X-Fractor, Sagisi, Nick York on the blue arrival, Sweeney, Tatis Jr., De La Cruz, Henderson, Acuna, Burns. We have Justin Robleski for the Dodgers out of 150 on the sky blue. Nice little color match here. Go to David on the Robleski. Then we're going to get a Skeens blue for the Pirates out of 325. Sky or light blue, that is. That's going to go to Patrick Hermits. And then we're going to have York on the arrivals out of 150. Have Kim, Langford, Springer, Reynolds, Jung, Dolander, PCA, Sagano, J-Rod, Robert Jr., Sweeney, Lee, McCray, Martinez, Muncy, Thorpe, Schwellenbach, Skeens, Melendez. We have Corbin Burns out of 350 on the pink. We got Harper, Ben Rice on the debut, Hines, Quan, Kim, Lonzo, Machado, Lindor, X-Fractor Paredes on the green, DeCenzo, X-Fractor Campbell, Freddie Freeman, Refractor, and Rodin. Good old Rodin. The green Paredes, Isak. Out of 35 for the Astros, and then Corbin Burns out of 350 on the pink for the Diamondbacks. There has not been any big name Dodgers besides Robleski. Still have 3 hobby boxes left. So we get thicky here. Brent Rooker, Jace Jung, Jose Ramirez, Altuve, Win, JT Realmuto, J Ram. We have Babe Ruth on the finest moments, Bliss, Loader, Fitz, Jackson Holiday, Caminero, Mike Trout, Tatis Jr. on the X Fractor, Holiday on the blue, Strider, X Fractor, Relvis Martinez, Brooks Lee on the refractor, Shohei. The purple Richard Fitz. We have Amador on the base, and behind Amador, we're going to have Angel Martinez, 7 out of 50 on the gold RPA. That's going to go to the Guardians and John Williams. Picking up the nice hit. The late snag of a team. On the 7 out of 50, Angel Martinez. Fits on the purple for the Red Sox. Blue out of 200. And Jose Ramirez on the light blue out of 350. Andrew McCutchen, Brooks Lee, Buxton, Marte, Justin Henry Malloy, Yelich, McCutchen, Wagner, Perez, Harper, Amador, Nacho Alvarez, Paul Skeens, Kiro, Lee, Devers, Francisco Lindor. Verlander on the X Fractor. We have Max Fried out of 25 on the gold. Bobby Witt Jr. on the blue out of 150. Jazz Chisholm Jr., Kiro, Nacho Alvarez, Jackson Merrill, Freeman, Walker, McLean. We're going to be Luis Castillo and Mason Miller. 48 out of 50 for the A's. Obviously got traded to Padres. But nice hit on the Mason Miller out of 50 for Jason Glickman with the Athletics. Mason Miller's just a monster in general. There's a Bobby Witt Jr. out of 150 and then Max Fried out of 25 for Bo Vincent. Scoob on the X Fractor, Max Muncy, Mayo, and John Kenzie Noel. Into box 7. Got Ben Rice, Logan Webb, Schwarber, Dylan Dingler on the autograph for the Tigers. Base auto, we got Alex Bregman on the X Fractor, Willie Adames on the purple X Fractor, the pink Edwin Diaz, Justin Henry Malloy Rocker on the refractor, Alcantara, Cole, Locklear, Carroll, Luis Robert. DeCenzo on the base. Will Wagner for the Blue Jays on the green out of 75. I would think to how close they are that we're probably going to have a third autograph in this box, but we'll see. Could be wrong on that. We have Edwin Diaz on the pink to the Mets. Willie Adames on the purple X-Fractor out of 99. We got Shota Imanaga on the X-Fractor, Dylan Cruz, Jace Jung, Tovar, Harper, Strider, Martinez, Royce Lewis, Sagisi. We have Spencer Strider on the blue out of 99 for the Reds. Go to Kyle Wellman. Schwellenbach out of 325. We're going to have Cal Ripken and then Tony Gwynn. Refractor, we have Cal Raleigh, Shota Imanaga, India, Langford, Wood, Screwball, Carroll. We have Jonathan India on the X-Fractor, Lawrence Butler, Drake Baldwin, Freed, Churio, Kevin Alcantara, Job, Duran, Shaw, Luis Robert, Luis Angel Acuna out of 350 on the pink, Rocker, Trout, and Cam Smith on the base auto. Yeah, middle Acuna out of 350 here on the pink. Waiting for the Mets to just kind of trade him. We have Schwellenbach here on the sky blue out of 325. We did get a bonus autograph there, but still all three autos are like pretty tight together too. We have Luke Keyshaw, Christian Campbell, Cruz, Adames, Mark Vientos, Vladdy Jr. on the blue. We have James Wood, Kobe Mayo on the blue debut, Castillo, and Leo Jimenez. Kobe Mayo, 30 out of 99 on the blue debut here. We have Vladdy Jr. is going to be 16 out of 150 when we get to him for the Blue Jays. Nothing crazy yet. I mean, we got the Judge Fathead, the headliners, but hasn't been anything crazy autograph-wise for sure. I think in general, Finest just has a ton of color in it compared to what it used to. Finest used to be like 2 autos, 2 refractors, and 2 numbered parallel. That's all you got per box. We got Connor Norby, Williams, Langford, Smith, Lawrence Butler, Cam Smith on the purple, Crochet on the purple, Kiro Walker, Tatis Jr., Byron Buxton, Otani, Rhett Loader, Mayo, Riley Green, Hurston Waldrop for the Braves on the purple autograph out of 125. Go to Brian Ward. Ben Rice on the X-Fractor, Rhett Loader, Ellie De La Cruz, Cowser, Acuna Jr., Sasaki, and Alvarez. Crochet for the Red Sox out of 200. Cam Smith on the purple out of 125. Alvarez, Wheeler, Mark Burley on the autograph for the White Sox. Burley would love it with the pitch clock nowadays. That man, he worked so fast when he pitched. Walker Buehler on the pink. Jace Jung on the arrivals. Mayo on the refractor. Gunnar Henderson, Nick Kurtz, Dana, Vladdy Jr., Judge, Betts, Wells, Logan Webb. We're going to have Reggie Jackson, Sagano on the green debut out of 75. Elliot La Cruz, Witt Jr., Tucker, Wilson. J-Rod, Perez, Arenado. We have Jackson Churio on the purple out of 250. Dolander, Martinez, and Jordan Lawler. 250 Jackson Holiday. Zagano on the green out of 75. MLB debut. Walker Buehler on the pink. 200 Red Sox uni. He has not been having a great year. You got Drake Baldwin, Durbin, Seager, Soto, Kierstad. We have Kumar Rocker on the blue X-Fractor, Schwarber, Acuna Jr., McLean, and Acuna. That's going to be the break. Let's do a quick recap of the hits. For the Rockies. Or for the Rockies. For the Rangers right here on the blue X-Fractor, Kumar Rocker. Alright. Blue X-Fractor Rocker recap here. We have Buehler on the pink, Sagano on the green debut, Holiday on the purple, Smith on the purple, Crochet on the purple, Guerrero Jr. on the blue, Mayo on the blue debut, Schwellenbach on the light blue. We have the pink Acuna, Adames on the purple X-Fractor, Diaz on the pink, the gold Fried, Witt on the blue, Ramirez on the blue, on sky blue there. We have the blue Holiday, purple Fitz, Burns on the pink, the green Paredes, York on the blue Arrival, Skeens on the sky blue, Thorpe on the purple X-Fractor. Springer on the pink, Kumar Rocker on the blue debut, the blue X-Fractor, Castillo, Job on the pink, McRae on the pink, the purple X-Fractor, Schwellenbach, Amador on the purple, Altuve on the pink. We have Holiday on the purple X-Fractor, the purple Tatis Jr., the pearl Yoshida, Fitz on the sky blue Muncy, Elliot La Cruz on the pink. Soto on the sky blue, Caminero on the true blue, Henderson on the pink, the purple Job, the green Sakisi, Can Smith on the purple Arrivals. We have the pearl Dana and Drew Thorpe on the sky blue. Into what's up on the hit board. We're going to have Will Wagner on the green autograph. We have Mark Burley on the base auto, Waldrop on the purple auto, Dingler on the base, Brooks Baldwin on the base, Sweeney on the sky blue, Harris on the purple auto. We have the Gusto Cam Smith, Hunter on the base autograph, the purple Acuna. We have the black Acuna out of 15. We have Fest on the debut, Refractor. We have the blue Steer. We have Robleski on the sky blue, Neto on the refractor, Jim Rice on the base, Mason Miller on the gold, Reese Hines on the base. We have the headliners, Aaron Judge, and then the RPA gold of Angel Martinez, Angel Martinez. I'm assuming it's Angel, but it could be Angel. And that's going to be the break, guys. Congratulations to those that hit. For those that didn't, hopefully better luck next time. I appreciate y'all hopping in it. The Pick Your Player still up. I think we're down to like maybe 25, 30 people in the Pick Your Player. We're getting pretty close pretty quickly, so I appreciate that. It's only been like up to day. I think we can probably push it close tomorrow, especially if someone takes Kurtz. If someone's looking for a deal on Kurtz, let me know. We can probably work something out. Especially if you want to pay full price for Kurtz, I can probably give you a couple of lower players for free or something. But appreciate y'all as always. Appreciate your patience that I was a little bit late tonight. Let's see, I was going to say probably after we get down with the Pick Your Player, I'll probably start to run some mixers with Chrome Finest. I still have some Topps Chrome Black. I have some Inception from last year still. So probably run some like either random teams or pick your team mixers. Because I still have like a nice little mix of product actually for this year. So we'll probably start doing that. I think I still have Tribute too. The random is still up, so let's get the random filled as well. But yeah, man, I really appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good night. Be safe. If I don't see you guys later.